Welcome to today's Corporate and Financial Awards. I'm Andrew Thomas, the publisher of Communicate magazine and the founder of the Corporate and Financial Awards. And with me, helping make this process as smooth as possible, I've got Brittany Gollop, Communicate magazine's editor. We're going to hear from her shortly. Now, for those whose role it is to communicate to the city and those who influence the city, you, our audience today, you have had a crazy year. You've had to tread a very careful line. Because this year, more than ever before, every organisation has had to put its employees first and be seen to put its employees first. And more often than not, the communities in which it operates second. In fact, really, almost every stakeholder has needed to be higher in the queue than the investor audience. At the very start, the FCA told you to delay results, and at various times it's encouraged you to withdraw guidance, for many of you to cancel dividends, particularly if you've taken part in any of the government support schemes. You've had to look inward and really focus on what your company stands for. But what's been interesting is that this hasn't meant you've sat back in the office, or rather the Home Office, twiddling your thumbs. I think we've seen IR people, corporate PR people, really raise their game this year. Investors and the media have still wanted, needed to hear from you. So if anything, your task has been more challenging. You've had to change, to face a new focus from the city. The city, and in turn the economy, needs to hear from you and how your companies are going to cope in a post-COVID world. You will be on the front line in communicating how companies, businesses, the thread that runs through the fabric of our economy will face life after the pandemic. It's going to be a massive challenge. But I have seen the insight, the understanding of the problems and the strategy behind the solutions from the winners of this year's Corporate and Financial Awards. More than ever before, we're going to need that insight, that strategic thinking, that creative approach to communications. And I know that no matter what trophy you win, whether it's highly commended or silver, bronze or gold, it's your skill set that the world is going to need. Your skills, your talents have never been more important. And you know what? We're going to celebrate those talents and those skills. That's what the Corporate and Financial Awards are all about. So let's get down to business. Before we reveal the winners, let me tell you a few things about the way it's going to work. First off, we don't believe in long, cynical shortlists. If your name is read out, you've already won a gold, a silver, a bronze, or a highly commended. Basically, if you're watching this because you've already seen your name on the shortlist, you know you're a winner. So make sure there's something in the fridge with which to celebrate. However, as is the way in life, some of you are more of a winner than others. How do we decide that? Well, we're lucky to have a fantastic judging panel. Our judges are from corporate communications, corporate reporting roles, and they have had a tough job on their hands. They ploughed their way through the submissions and they awarded points ranked against the various entry criteria of each separate category, such as the challenge, strategy, implementation, innovation and results. And those scores determine the winners. But it is a scoring system. And that means sometimes we might celebrate a category with a gold and a bronze, but no silver. Or a bronze and a silver, but no gold. We are mainly comparing within each category, but ultimately we are also comparing work across the board, and we therefore need to have consistency. It's a complicated process, but one thing I do know is that it is a process that the judges have taken incredibly seriously. So who are those judges? They're great judges. Let's thank Graham Barnettson from Red Funnel Group, Christina Blissett from Coates, Gary Davis from the IR Society, Bianosa Ebite from Centrica, Holly Gills from Go Ahead, Gavin Haycock from 10X Banking, Michelle Lavipore from Diageo, Martha Mackenzie Minifi from ING, Mark O'Sullivan from PwC, Alice Revels from BP, Tom Steiner from Pearson, and Peter Timberland from the Financial Reporting Group. So whether you're watching this in the office or at home, raise your glass of champagne or your mug of coffee and let's give a toast to those judges. Now, while I'm saying thank you, I'd also like to thank our sponsors, Carter Communications, Comprend, and Tint. Right, let's do this. Let's reveal the winners of the 2020 Corporate and Financial Awards. I think Brittany's ready, I'm ready, and hopefully you're ready too. And by ready, I mean ready with your hashtags for your various social channels. And the hashtag you need is CF Awards. Our first category is Best Corporate Website from a Ftse 100 company. And the shortlist in this category is as follows: Anglo American and Investis Digital, and Evraz with Zebra Corporate Communications. Brittany, let's announce our first set of winners. It's over to you.
It's silver for Evraz and Zebra Corporate Communications, and a gold for Anglo American with Investis Digital. Anglo American issued a new website to cater to the needs and expectations of a broader audience, including sustainability-minded investors. Judges thought the update included an essential simplification of the CMS and resulted in clearer stakeholder communications.
Next up, it's the best corporate website from a Ftse 250 company. Shortlisted are Centrica and Comprend and Pantheon International plc with Instinctive Partners. Brittany, back to you.
Silver is awarded to Pantheon International and Instinctive Partners, and it's gold for Centrica and Comprend. Centrica supported its move away from oil and gas production with the launch of a new corporate website that has become a critical tool in its repositioning. The mobile-first design helps stakeholders and shareholders find the content most relevant to them more easily and quickly.
Thanks, Brittany. Our next category is the best corporate website from an AIM or small cap company. In the running here we have Futura Medical and Jones & Palmer, Inland Homes plc and Jones & Palmer, McBride plc and Instinctive Partners, and Mitty with 93 Digital. Before Brittany announces our next set of winners, I am delighted to announce that the judges awarded Inland Homes plc and Jones & Palmer are highly commended in this category. Brittany, how did the rest of the shortlist do?
Bronze is presented to Mitty and 93 Digital. Silver is awarded to Futura Medical and Jones & Palmer, and gold is awarded to McBride plc and Instinctive Partners. McBride launched a new website following a need to refresh its digital brand. Judges agreed there have been evidence of sustained improvement year on year.
Fantastic. Well, now it's best corporate website from an international company. Shortlisted here are Coca-Cola European Partners and Conran Design Group, Gazprom Neft and Zebra Corporate Communications, and Magnet with Zebra Corporate Communications. Brittany, please tell us who's won what.
The bronze is awarded to Gazprom Neft and Zebra Corporate Communications. It's a silver for Magnet and Zebra Corporate Communications, and the gold goes to Coca-Cola European Partners and Conran Design Group. Coca-Cola European Partners commissioned Conran Design Group to refresh its public website and create a world-class corporate website that would engage their diverse stakeholders and set a new benchmark for the industry, and they did just that. The new website takes a more story-driven approach to communication. It delivers a visually impressive and compelling reason for diverse stakeholder groups to engage with CCEP.
And now we have the shortlist for the best corporate website from an unlisted company. It looks like this: PlusX and Gather, Riverstone and Merchant Cantos, and UK Power Network Services with Instinctive Partners. Brittany, please reveal the winners.
It's bronze for Riverstone and Merchant Cantos. The silver is awarded to PlusX and Gather. Therefore, the gold is taken home by UK Power Network Services and Instinctive Partners. UK Power Network Services launched a new website featuring a refreshed narrative and bold new design. The focus on outcomes and rich content reflected a business that is at the forefront of the energy revolution. One judge said it had easy-to-find content and a clear improvement from its previous website.
Thank you, Brittany. Now we are turning our focus onto the best reports, printed and online. The first in the running is Best Printed Report from a Ftse 100 company. Battling it out amongst tough competition, and it really was tough: AstraZeneca and Superunion, BP, Burberry and Black Sun, Coca-Cola HBC and Black Sun, Croda and Black Sun, and Rentokil Initial plc with Friends Studio. The judges awarded AstraZeneca and Superunion, and Coca-Cola HBC and Black Sun are highly commended in this category. Congratulations. Let's watch a few clips from some of those companies on the shortlist. Brittany, please reveal who takes home what.
It's a joint bronze for BP, and they share the bronze platform with Croda and Blacksun. Silver is taken home by Rentokil Initial plc and Friends Studio. That means it's a gold for Burberry and Blacksun. Burberry's report seeks to strike the balance between everything luxury and the more challenging topics around the pandemic. Its COVID-19 standalone section has already been recognized as leading in its approach. One judge said it is a very distinctive and high-impact report.
Okay, now we're going to recognise the best printed report from a Ftse 250 company. And in the running here we have Balfour Beatty and Design Portfolio, Derwent London and Merchant Cantos, Drax and Conrad Design Group, Howden's Joinery Group and Emperor, the Go Ahead Group plc and Design Portfolio, and Virgin Money with Fleischmann Hillard Fishburne. Again, tough competition, meaning the judges awarded Drax with Conrad Design Group are highly commended, along with the Go Ahead Group plc and Design Portfolio. So Brittany, who's taking home the bronze, silver or gold?
Bronze goes to Virgin Money and Fleischmann Hillard Fishburne. It's silver for Howden's Joinery Group and Emperor, and we have a double gold for Balfour Beatty and Design Portfolio, and for Derwent London with Merchant Cantos. Balfour Beatty showcased photography submitted by employees from around the business. To help improve readability and storytelling, content was supported with engaging case studies. Meanwhile, Derwent London wanted a fresh approach to its annual report in order to explain the company's purpose, culture, and values. Judges loved the stunning use of photography and graphic elements.
Our next category is for Best Printed Report from an AIM or small cap company. Shortlisted here we have Halfords Group plc and Jones & Palmer, Into Properties and Conrad Design Group, RDI REIT plc and Lyons Bennett, S3 plc and Gather, and Urban and Civic with Design Portfolio. The judges here awarded RDI REIT plc and Lyons Bennett the highly commended award in this category. Congratulations. But Brittany, please reveal the rest of the winners.
We have a double bronze for Halfords Group with Jones & Palmer, and for Into Properties with Conrad Design Group. The silver award is taken home by Urban and Civic and Design Portfolio, and the gold goes to S3 and Gather. With its 2019 report, specialist recruiter S3 wanted to show how it has achieved its purpose of bringing skilled people together to build the future. Judges loved the CEO's introduction and the balance of financial and operational information.
Thank you, Brittany. We are now on to Best Printed Report from an international company. Vying for the gold here we have Coca-Cola European Partners and Salter Baxter, Polymetal International plc and Instinctive Partners, Qatar National Bank and Fleischmann Hillard Fishburne, Swiss Re and Super Union, and the Adecco Group with Blacksun. Let's see what some of those companies have got to say. Over to Brittany to announce the winners.
The bronze award is shared between Polymetal International with Instinctive Partners and the Adecco Group with Blacksun. Silver is also shared between Coca-Cola European Partners with Salter Baxter and Qatar National Bank with Fleischmann Hillard Fishburne. That means taking home the gold is Swiss Re and Super Union. Swiss Re offers people protection from the world's growing set of risks, such as climate change and pandemics. The 2019 report tells the story of 3 individuals from across the world whose lives have been positively impacted by Swiss Re's work. It is supported by a clear approach to content, which helps explain the company's positioning. One judge said the report had strong, clear, and vibrant storytelling.
And next up, it's Best Printed Report from an unlisted company. In the running here we have Zarnikoff with Francis Herod Design and Cooper Nixon Corporate Communications, Eurochem and Blacksun, Suec and Zebra Corporate Communications, and UK Power Network Services with Instinctive Partners. Brittany, it's over to you.
Bronze is awarded to Suec and Zebra Corporate Communications. It's a shared silver for Charnikoff with Francis Herod Design and Cooper Nixon Corporate Communications, and for Eurochem with Blacksun. That means the gold goes home with UK Power Networks and Instinctive Partners. UK Power Networks report used case studies, quotes, and real-life photography combined with a bespoke infographic style to bring the company's story to life. One judge said it was very encouraging to see ESG highlighted at the heart of the report.
Now we're recognising and rewarding online reports in our next section. And again, we start with the Ftse 100. Shortlisted here we have Burberry and Black Sun, Coca-Cola HBC and Black Sun, Legal & General and Super Union, Schroders and Black Sun, and United Utilities Group with Jones and Palmer. We have two highly commended awards in this category. The first is awarded to Coca-Cola HBC and Black Sun, and the second to United Utilities Group plc and Jones and Palmer. Let's watch a few clips from some of those companies on the shortlist. Again, Brittany, over to you.
Bronze is awarded to Schroders and Black Sun. It's a silver for Burberry and Black Sun, which means the gold goes to Legal & General and Super Union. Legal & General's online report provided information for retail and employee shareholders in a concise and accessible way. The focus was to provide evidence of how Legal & General improves lives through inclusive capitalism. Judges praised the report's design, distinctive illustration style, and user experience.
So, on to the best online report from a Ftse 250 company. Hoping they're going to be taking home gold, we have Balfour Beatty and Design Portfolio, Coates and Emperor, Direct Line Group and Black Sun, G4S plc and Black Sun, and Playtech plc with Design Portfolio. The judges awarded a highly commended to Playtech plc and Design Portfolio. Congratulations. But Brittany, please reveal the rest of our winners.
It's a double bronze awarded to Black Sun with Direct Line Group and to G4S. The silver is taken home by Balfour Beatty and Design Portfolio, which means the gold is won by Coates and Emperor. Coates' report promised to deliver with every fiber, a strapline which allowed it to focus on its high-performance, tech-enabled threads and yarns used across a range of industries. Animated stories appeared at the heart of the online summary, creating a powerful visual impact and an ease of navigation across the site.
Now we have the best online report from an AIM or small cap company. It's safe to say that Jones and Palmer knocked the competition out early, and shortlisted in this category with their clients we have the Halfords Group, Henry Boot and TriFast, all from Jones and Palmer. Which of this trio is going to take home gold? Brittany, it's over to you.
Bronze is awarded to TriFast, silver goes to Henry Boot, and it's a gold for Halfords Group. Halfords' long-term value generation for stakeholders was a key theme throughout its report. Clear signposting linked business activities with their tangible benefits. The judges were unanimous in their praise, saying the report offered a very clear articulation of what the business does and who it serves.
Okay, we now have the best online report from an international company. And actually, this category is dominated by Zebra Corporate Communications. They're all Zebra's clients, and they are Gazprom Neft, Nornickel, and VTB. Well, it's highly commended for Gazprom Neft, but what did Nornickel and VTB win? Brittany, please tell us.
VTB has been awarded a bronze, and Nornickel takes home the gold. A study of stakeholders' preferences ahead of Russian mining company Nornickel's report revealed an increased interest in the analysis of the background against which the company is developing and changes in strategic priorities in response to current risks. One judge said the outline showcasing the company's history and future objectives was an excellent addition to the report.
Okay, we're now moving on to Best Online Report from an unlisted company. Fighting out for the gold spot, we have Digital Catapult and Jones and Palmer, LeasePlan and Investis Digital, Megaphon and Zebra Corporate Communications, Suic and Zebra Corporate Communications, and UK Power Network Services with Instinctive Partners. Two highly commended trophies have been awarded to Digital Catapult with Jones and Palmer and Suic and Zebra Corporate Communications. Let's name the remaining winners. Brittany.
Bronze is presented to LeasePlan and Investis Digital. It's a silver for UK Power Network Services and Instinctive Partners. which means that the gold is for Megaphon and Zebra Corporate Communications. Megaphon wanted to use its report primarily to engage with its stakeholders in an engaging and compelling way. It did this by leveraging a popular stories and chat format. Judges loved this conversational approach and interactive style.
We're now going to celebrate the best CSR or ESG report. And there were some really strong entries in this category. The following made the shortlist: BP, Howden's Joinery Group plc and Emperor, Molson Coors Beverage Company and Flag Communications, Mondelez and Merchant Cantos, Mondi Group, and Rentokil Initial plc with Carcamasa Design. In this category, Howden's Joinery Group plc and Emperor have been awarded the Highly Commended Award. But over to Brittany to tell us about the rest.
We have a double bronze for BP and for Rentokil Initial with Carcamasa Design. It's a double silver too for Mondelez with Merchant Cantos and for Mondi Group. That means that it's gold for Molson Coors Beverage Company and Flag Communications. Flag and Molson Coors developed a content strategy for the brewer's 2019 sustainability report that centered on how the firm is raising the bar on beer through its 2025 strategy and goals. The judges were intoxicated. One praised the strong use of storytelling and media reports.
So our next category looks at the best M&A communications. Going head to head are FIS and Cognito and Lighthouse Advisory Partners. Highly Commended was awarded to Lighthouse Advisory Partners. Congratulations. But Brittany, do FIS and Cognito take home a bronze, a silver or a gold?
FIS and Cognito have won a gold. In handling the acquisition of WorldPay by FIS, Cognito worked globally to deliver an M&A communications program that would align its messaging with broadcast cycles, enabling the company to reach a massive audience. Judges were impressed with the comprehensive comms program and the ultimately successful acquisition.
It feels that this year has been, well, the year of crisis, and our next category is Most Effective Crisis Communications. Our shortlist features Avast plc, Taylor Wimpey plc, Unicredit with Bladen Moore and Finelk, and Ventilator Challenge UK with Powers Court. Brittany, who are our winners?
It's bronze for Unicredit with Bladen Moore and Finelk. Silver goes to Taylor Wimpey, and it's a double gold awarded to Avast plc and to Ventilator Challenge UK with Powers Court. Avast effectively managed a budding crisis by communicating clearly and effectively throughout, impressing judges with its proactive approach. Powers Court and the Ventilator Challenge delivered life-saving ventilators to hospitals across the UK in response to the challenges presented by COVID-19.
We're now on to Best Use of Digital Media. The shortlist is as follows: Relex, Telecoming, Tinkoff, and Unicredit with Bladen Moore with Finelk. Highly Commended went to Tinkoff. Congratulations. But Brittany, please reveal our bronze, silver and gold winners.
Bronze is awarded to Unicredit with Bladen Moore and Finelk. Silver is taken home by Telecoming, and it's gold for Relex. To convey its transformation from Reed Elsevier to Relex, an owned media strategy was developed around a new digital storytelling tool called Shorthand. This media engagement approach and its ability to adapt along the way to build new audiences made the submission stand out for judges.
Okay, we are rewarding the best management of corporate and financial media relations next. Shortlisted are Boville and Luther Pendragon, 5 Degrees and WP Communications, Independent Growth Finance, IGF, and Milk and Honey PR, Irish Banking Culture Board and Edelman, Ventilator Challenge UK and Powers Court, and WorldPay from FIS with Cognito. Now, I can reveal we have 2 Highly Commended awards, and they have gone to 5 Degrees with WP Communications and WorldPay with FIS and Cognito.
It's a joint bronze for Boville and Luther Pendragon, and for Independent Growth Finance with Milk and Honey PR. Silver is presented to the Irish Banking Culture Board and Edelman. The gold is awarded to Ventilator Challenge UK and Powers Court. As well as the inevitable challenges around coordinating a group of 20-plus companies, there were also challenges posed to Powerscourt and Ventilator Challenge UK by leaks from external parties, misinformation, and general skepticism. The result was fantastic, though, and judges rated it an outstanding program.
We have 2 more awards to go before we present the Best IR Agency or PR Consultancy and the Annual Report of the Year, our top 2 honours. Leading the way in our next 2 is the Best Communication with Overseas Investors and/or Media, and Invesco and Lansons have been shortlisted in this category. But what do they take home? Brittany, I know it's not a highly commended. What have they won?
Invesco and Lansons have been awarded a gold. Invesco has taken the data of investment thinking and investor sentiment to give life to the Invesco Middle East Asset Management Study. As the judges noted, this has been a long-term strategy that really has paid off.
Well, congratulations to Lansons. We are recognising now the best evaluation of a communications campaign. Brittany, what do Open Data Institute and Allegory win?
I'm delighted to reveal that it's a gold. The judges felt that this was a really strong gold for Allegory, who worked throughout 2019 with the Open Data Institute to demonstrate the impact and value of data to the public sector and to business leaders. Allegory rolled out a stakeholder engagement campaign that successfully raised the profile of the Open Data Institute and its CEO, while also prompting companies to take leaps into ethical data decision-making.
Thank you, Brittany, and I think there we have it. Congratulations to everybody in the main categories. We're now going to celebrate the Best IR Agency or PR Consultancy. The process here is different to our other awards. Brittany and I read through the submissions and select our shortlist, and we then interview them to determine who takes home this much sought-after accolade. It's split into 2 categories. We recognise the small agencies and the large agencies. The differentiator of this is that small agencies qualify if they have fewer than 100 employees, whereas large agencies are over 100 employees. So, let's not keep them waiting any longer. The Best IR Agency or PR Consultancy shortlist for a small agency is EM, Haggy Partners, Liquid, and Phoenix Financial PR. Brittany, who won?
This agency has been on an impressive journey over the course of its lifetime, but 2019 saw it achieve fantastic results, making it a worthy recipient of the Best Small IR Agency Award this year. Adding 15 new clients in 18 months, it saw 34% growth in year-on-year revenue. It also expanded its offering, adding more services to its global portfolio of clients. However, it was its adaptability and resilience that made it a clear winner this year. Congratulations to EM.
Every year's been good since we started the company, but last year was truly the best. We've created a company where talented people want to work, so we have the best professionals in the market. And our clients, we have fantastic clients. They make us want to be good at what we do.
A very deserving winner. Congratulations. Next, we are celebrating Best Large IR Agency or PR Consultancy. And it's a head-to-head, fierce competition between Grayling and Lansons. Again, Brittany, who won?
With a focus on building its agency from the inside out, this company succeeded in increasing its staff while also delivering excellent results for its clients. Internally, it focused on upskilling employees, delivering a first-class well-being program, and launching a diversity and inclusion network, which landed it on the Best Places to Work shortlist in 2019. On the client side, it helped raise millions of pounds for charity, improved the revenues of several organizations, and bolstered its clients' reputations. The clear choice for this year's Best Large PR Consultancy Award is Grayling.
This year, we've seen firsthand the importance of robust corporate communications to deal with the crisis, and we are proud as Grayling to have supported so many of our clients and businesses through these challenging times. Good luck to all the teams involved, but especially ours.
It was a very, very tough decision. Both agencies put on incredibly strong presentations, but a very well done to Grayling. Now, our final accolade of the 2020 Corporate and Financial Awards is the Annual Report of the Year. There is no shortlist, and anyone who has been shortlisted in any of our report categories are in the running. So, in dramatic fashion, I'm going to pass this over to Brittany, and she is going to tell us who has won the Best Annual Report of the Year.
Judges thought this was a distinctive and high-impact report. It struck the balance between luxury and the challenges posed by COVID-19. Featuring 13 short case studies into how its purpose is embedded across the business, this company has led the way in reporting during the pandemic. Judges thought it was distinctive and had a huge impact, in addition to being beautifully designed and communicated. The very deserving winners of the Corporate and Financial Awards Annual Report of the Year are Burberry and Black Sun.
And with that final award presented, we draw our 2020 awards to a close. We thank you all for entering and for joining us. It's been a different event, shall we say. But then again, it's been a very different year. So I want to thank all those companies who entered. I want to thank our sponsors and our judges. But I'd like to thank you for watching. And as fun as this has been, I really hope it's the last time we do it like this, and next year's celebrations we do together. We hope wherever you are watching this, you continue to toast your success, though obviously only in groups of 6. And don't forget to shout about your success across your social media channels. The hashtag to use is CF Awards. If you want to find out who won what and crucially why, the winner's book is available on the Corporate and Financial Awards page on communicatemagazine.com. Entries for the 2021 awards will be open in early December, so please do keep your eyes peeled as we will email you soon with all the key dates. Keep those glasses topped up and do continue to share your celebration. Again, the hashtag CF Awards. Thank you and good night.